jërëjëf Uncle Onga yàlla baax na ñu ngi nuyu suñ Deputy National President Honorable Suku Singate suma lime mun na am ma juum waaye on behalf of the spokesperson Lamin Kun Jammeh then I knew the entire national executive of NPP. Situri Honorable Sekumbalo. Then I knew the entire presidential advisors. Situri CDCC. Regional administrative secretary. ak muy liggéey ci bureau bi yépp region bi ak national bi yépp ci tuuri national women mobilizer Maymuna Balde ak jigéeni NPP yépp ñu ngi ranu ci tuuri Alaaji Keba Madi Boja ak youth party bi yépp ñu ngi ranu executive lañ bokk waaye National Assembly members lañ di Honorable Sekuba, Honorable Maymuna Cissé ak Honorable Famara Sabali ak Honorable Fatou K Jawara képp koo xam ne yaa ngi fi si parti executive bi. The time dana mention everybody. Why for now nii laa koy defee. Ki nga xam ne mooy njiiti parti GMC. The Honorable Mai Ahmad Fati. Mom and his entire national executive. Youth executive ambi. Women executive ambi. National level. Regional level, constituency level, ward level, sub-ward, and village level. maa ngi ko nuyu ak gayam yëpp. ak ñoom àndal yëpp. ñi nga xam ne ñoo bokk ci alliance led by NPP, the Grand Alliance. The APRC, NRP, PPP, NCP, GPDP, Citizen Alliance, and Independence. ñoom yëpp maa ngi leen a nuyu. tey jotaay bi tey. His Excellency President Adama Barrow. Secretary General and Party Leader of the NPP and Leader of the Grand Alliance. Today, Honorable Suku Singade moo ko fi toogal. Toogal fi President Barrow, toogal fi the Grand Alliance. President Barrow moom mu ne. politique. pour ngay dem ca kanam. Fokk nga am yokkute. Fokk parti bi. di wasin di am ay doom. bés bu nekk parti bi di jur ay doom. loolu mooy yokkute. tey nag lu tax ñu daje fii tey. mooy ki nga xam ne xariti président la. programme la. doomi ndeyam la. doom baayam la. the leader of the GMC, the Honorable Mai Ahmed Fati. Mom ak partim the entire GMC party. ñoom ñoo ñëw to be part of the Grand Alliance led by NPP under the leadership of His Excellency President Ahmad. loolu mooy jotaay gi tey. kon programme bi nu moo demee mooy ne. Jalimanda Barola Samba Dima Jalimanda Barola Samba Dima Barola Sira Dima Barola Sara Dima Sara Dima Sara Barola Demba Dima Baraja. Denañ nuyu tamit Jalimanda. Denañ nuyu members of the media. mooy print ak electronic ñu ngi leen a nuyu. programme bi nu moo demee mooy. comme que a major party moo ñu jooy. dinañ am parti leader bi moom mooy njëkk a wax. dinañ am tamit seen jigéen ñi kuy wax seen tur. dinañ am tamit seen ndaw yi tamit ku sey wax. national executive bi dina am kuy wax tamit su booba ñun nag suñu waxkat yi ku fi toogal président Adama Barrow moom mooy mujjee wa mooy tëj affaire waaye GMC suñ jeexalee NPP suñ spokesperson bi dina make a statement suñ organizing secretary bi on behalf of the campaign team dina make a statement our youth rep on behalf of the youth dina make a statement suñ jigéen ñi the national women mobilizer on behalf of the women dina make a statement then the deputy national president si tuuri secretary general and party leader bi dina make a statement then su boobaa yàlla baax na ñaan ñu tëj añ tamit am na waaye with time dana mention each and every executive member as we go on léegi fu mu nekk nii danañ ko di secretary general and party leader of the Gambia Moral Congress Party we have some changes. We wanted Honorable Mai to give the context why Mune Fakeba Sise, then our force on behalf of GMC, Naitatu, Mr. Fakeba
in Bangkok and Yatampola, Menkata, His Excellency, President Adam Barrow. Executive for high table of David Bendy and Biden will be told no. Money no so they munda or executive for why we executive NPP. Mutantam bedam awol dan ne amanke biiti ni do ko ken juna ka fu do ko ne man te jande mune amna ñene ko xamne ñu fi amna len du yaga parce que naka ko nay ñom ligéena ak ñom ci yeneen dox yo xamne du fi honorable Sidi Ndiaye do wolel kono honorable Sidi Ndiaye ci wala te ka honorable Pin Janne do wolel kono honorable Pin Janne ci wala honorable Abdoulaye Sunku Singate do wolel kono honorable Abdoulaye Sunku Singate fofuna woni dola nin mune ak ñeneen ni ko mbé do ko la jël bi mune su bëggé min ñep askente bo la jam kon fi la ñu fa ko ma jaamana suté jam parce que fi ñu may la fi ak yo ngawol be kon to ani MPP be mune ni ñoo ñep ak ko MPP ak ñi nekk MPP ñoo wala je man right honorable Mai Ahmed Fati kon to GMC la secretary general no party leader kina hamne ko GMC secretary general la party leader ngala deputy party leader konto haji drane mu ngeen nuyu deputy party leader advice ba konto na alfa ba honorable alhamdu konde mu ngeen minister advice bi honorable Abdoulaye Konde anin na musu ñaaton ko ni mel be na jamma hawala ñaaton kaya ko ma hawa sam mu ne ak jigéen ñi na nga def way ma hawa sam ko la jité anin na executive fo be anin na musu ñaaton ko ali yu son ne be feja ak yu fi ni fene ya kanela do le feja ngi be konto ngi mbapale ende ko al bismillah ngani nimbara ngani tellu ngal jayi mu ngela wone jeri jeri mu ngela wone dawa me si jang foka sinyo se nyono ka wo dongo la ko men kata alliance o nyindi GMC ni NPP tema
mune ngale bi tay ko waral dañu bantu ak ay wax rek yow moy alliance bu nekk diggante NPP ak GMC
dalilo men de alliance o nyindi wala nyindi ko nga kafu nyoma nga ndadum banku do ko
mune ñu waral lolu moy coalition bi pour ñaari parti joxalante loxo ñoo liggéey rew
mba kalam tarin ko banku do ko man ke fete men sono yata
mune xam na liggéey rew bu nga xamne bu yàqala
banku teje men diana ni aje ngaw ko banku yaaje mol ka suje men ka ko banko man tala diari
mune amu benn bo xamne neex na ndax ñu neex ne dina am ñoo xamne ne wax dëgg
ka du ko banko kan dol ka ta sularen silola dol de sularen jela dol de sularen kurawol
ndax nit ñi seen bëgg bëgg dañ benn kii na soxla ndox kii soxla marché kii soxla ndox kii soxla
ni ka keno le graduate do be kala waye ko je do e ko bari be ko ka ke ñola wati kili
waaye soxla yi ñu soxla yi ko tane ka benn bés ko tane ka benn yoon ko tane ka benn
tolo as GMC ma di ko banku do ko mo kulé même ko ma ta ba
ñoom GMC gis nañ ne liggéey rew mu am solo la si
ñim banko ni nganda ka fu jenna miro ni la londol ngaw ka fu jenna jigita ko fanna dol fana be yidi wala
mu ne ñoom ne GMC ñu ak ci gisee seen xalaat dina am ñoo xam ne tam dina mun a yomb
ni wo fanna li yidi wata banko bele
loolu bu fekkee ñaata ko am na fa rew mi yëpp ñoo ko bokk
nim fanam balantan ka fu ñoma man na halondo ko je man na kilo je fanna dol je ni ma yidi wa nim banko boy da alman tankala aboy tan bele
mu ne su fekkee am na sa xalaat rafet war ko jox nguur gi pour réew mi dem si kanam soo bañee defuloo ko réew mi daanoo yàlla na yàlla musal bu daanoo ñëppay
wayatin na ko ñim ko lu suno ko ma hakil placé na hakil kilin la je
moo tax coalition bi ñëwal nii ñeewi ak ñaari xel benn
hakilo men na ta ka do ko te kala fa do ko ka men be gerim banko ganna ndino mina loddo ka fuje
mu ne ñoom dañ gis liggéey bu baax bi nekk si réew mi dañ ñëw wokku si liggéey bu baax boobu noonu liggéey bu dem ci kanam
kata ko be gerim men wata baake bari njigita ko nim fana la kat ko wala fata o kan ko le yi wala le ba
mu ne xam na ne liggéey bi ñu ko liggéey réew mi ñu ko liggéey liggéey bi mu di baax waaye ñoom nag seen xalaat bu ndaw bu ñu ko si tegee dina gën a yokku rek
man de ko e wulo ko ñawoña la ñi ko yo foye o fo
mu ne soo sey ni ñi nga bañ bañ xel kon ñu ñaan na loolu fa ko xolu
do ko dol be kanjan ne sonta la bari bo be sonta fana ko may fana e dondo so ne ala ko sim banko na kan dol
mu ne ela réew mi liggéey yaa ngi dem si kanam liggéey yaa ngi
ni wo non do ni dol da fata ñoka inshallah rabbi banko bi tan
loo xam ne am na xam-xam boo xam ne su yëkkee fa nga yóbbu rek
ni wo londi dol kafta ñoka melni be kam mamo ne be jigita ko banko bi tan
mu ne am may bi su ko yokkoo ko si am yi nekk si réew bi
oto nimba
loolu na leen defal ci kanam
oto nimba ko ta tan bele
kon réew bu demee si kanam ñëpp ko bokk
ala man tan kala na boy da mo tan bele
yal na yàlla musal bu daanoo ñëpp ko
oto na daga kafu kaddo ko ke banko na london ni na fero la
kon ñëw nañ pour bokk si réew mi liggéey yoo xam ne
temman sije banko la do ko le sije banko le ñabo nim banko ta tan bele bita
mu ne li tax ñu ñëw réew mi dañ ci am kontaan dañ ci gis kontaan te réew mi bu demee ci kanam ñun ñëpp a see kontaan
oto inshallah rabbi ñing ka fo alama kala banko e kayroti
mu ne inshallah rabbi nguur gi yàlla nekk jàmm
ka fo ñi ke Gambia e kayrota ke Gambia di wala kayrota ke pati fulo be kayro fana
mu ne suñ góoro bi tey yàlla nekk réew mi jàmm si ñaari góor
ay ñaato ka fulo be tentu ke be jay kadu wa fana fala sin tanka setanu ni jawol
mu ne ñaan yàlla musal ñu seetaane ñaari njiit yi yàlla na yàlla jubale te yàlla musal ñu seetaane
mo men bebe na yamba de tel lamba de jay lan de mo la jande diam la be siar na la
mu ne fii la boo demal boo xam ni
jërëjëf Mbacke Ba Cissé. More than 17 years ago. Léegi ku ñoo oo mooy Mr. Sekou Silla. Léegi waxoon naa ne.
Auzu billahi mina shaytaani rajiim. Bismillahi rahmaani rahiim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin.
Mr. Silla mune alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Follow benna banko nyaton ko koldonna.
Mune imonge kamini ko mo sinti bi.
Mengeta honorable Mai Ahmad Fati ateri akalite akayu.
Ina hamne honorable Mai Fati ko hayta ko anangora.
NPP la executive controller many GMC na la delegation ni la party leader kia NPP la biyotoya
ni executive NPP diga hande ñomi te ñotalam party GMC ak sen leader bi honorable Mai Fati si sun bureau bi NPP fi
no braje be telefa la executive controller many alo wolle fana ngay delegation dada kal ñim mire akaf ñoma fo yentel be kafundi ñoma kan naati jam
mune lolu bu wesso GMC sen executive mu na ni leen dina jëf ne ñoo ñoo am sen hala pour mbolo bi am be tay ñu nekk be no ak NPP
be parti leader GMC la no mala ko ko donna Dr. Haji Dramé
mune ñu ñu parti leader sen député bi ko moy Dr. Haji Dramé
the special advisor to my Ahmad Fati mengeta ba alhamdulillah konteki
mune special advisor tiramne ko moy ba Ahmad Fati alhamdulillah
me diaspora la president ba kondo na membe sili GMC be to yala diaspora Amadou by force ba kondo na GMC diaspora de to yala
GMC diaspora FCTV Amadou Konte Amadou by force mungami sikuri diaspora GMC
la musinya to ko GMC la folninge nya to ko GMC la kanyalelu mbali be kondo na be ma be tajam ani mele be ko
GMC sikiri GMC security GMC secretary yep mungana ni nga xamne def ñoo ci té ko ci dajé
mais délégation kondo na délégation be ngalo ngata ni dono be le ka keta UR ara ko balinu mo ken saba mo talu be ma be tajam bi mbali be kili kondo na tola ani mele ala be ko be na merola ni programme
mu ngeen GMC asumo na nek asere ko tay UR be ko be ko fi nek ñew nañ tay 350 ñoo fi ñew tay pour ñew bolo nek be na ak NPP
benna parti leader bella banna parti leader kondonna mengalo ko momo be jam moje jam meyilote bima kadamta MPP ko la kadamta GMC ko la
mune ngeen niyu ki mo bu ngeen du ko moy sen parti leader bi ki nga xamne ñi ñepp xam nañ ne tay li am tay nekku lo xamne dafa bettal nit ñi ñu ko fogon la NPP fogon nañ ko GMC fogon nañ ko ne des bi na musa
bar jandi be kunna ko ko non tagina la def famala e banko dibité la menge dam famara abe ñi mitino ko no jande sabali ko ma ko do jandi be kunna ko ko
mune ala mo bu ga sibiti bi du no faata dibité bi ko ko may holle ko famara sabali mu ngami ñu ak ci boro bi
ni ajen ko moje MPP moje GMC meyilote bima parti leader be mbulula mengalo ko lumo la kumo kambe kel GMC dingle menti ali nganyalo mo ka membe banko do kula ali nganyalo mo ka melafta Gambia dingila ali nganyala nyalo patio melafta banko sambala ko mi GMC ba samba kanyana
mune so gise mune tay GMC betewu li nekku mo am na surprise na pour ngay ñew bolo nek ak NPP bena ndax sen nit ñi lu mo wax parce que nek ak lu mo wax fu ne moy nañ leen bolo ñu dem ci ko xam ne ko mo bu nga rew mi ko koy liggéey rew mi ko koy xalaat rew mi ko ko mo ngay ne rew mi lu baax
nyalo wala la GMC wala ko ka men kembe di wato wala mu ñindi ko alin kana kaf mol ma men ka foko ala mu Gambia la president fella alin kana kaf mol
mo GMC sen ko wakana halaka li mo wax yépp parti militancy moy dañ leen bokk ci ko xam ne dina buga rew mi dem ci kanam wa bin buga ko ci ko xamne ko bes bu nekk li mo xalaat moy rew mi daam
alin kana ka fu moma menga lonko ama lafi banko musole kayro siko GMC kana ka fu participant
ne GMC le ne wax ni ko ci ko xamne bugu jigéen rew mi am jàmm
namolo nyelundo mari yani ka kayko bal muni agendi kon kana ka fu moma membe banko la yiri wo sambala wado kakela kumodi ako banko president ni dafa nan dafa president yalla yini na o banko ka ite manyan duwalo president la felola na ya tra dafa banko
mone amna ko xamne ne fofu salay mone ko lu tax yow ngane ni top ko xamne bugu rew mi delo ci dara mone ko so gisee may wax lolu so bugé ni ka ci president yow bo ene president du top na daano ko daano bes ko ko yow tam di nga daano
ako medical afo alam president fella
medical president bi fel
ako folo ni president fella misalo URR salo be ni president fella fo salo be dala ma
mune ni ko mune so fekkee president bi fel URR ay fare bridge so fekkee president bi fel est-ce que bridge boobu ngeen ko liggéey
ako URR Gambia be aro sila ko be banko ka nindu ana president la felo la fo banko la silo be dala ba
mune ñafata ne lewni be sala ay woni bay su fekkee ngane president bi fel est-ce que ñoo woy ne defal
ako falle na de silo ka police be lori salodo nimbe na da ya boye ko ne parti do ni ga ne be opposition na ko tambira ni saloka fe ne ya jere ba moye no saloka aya ko ni ne be NPP ne be tambira fo e mare ne o jere ba
mune ngana laaj na yeen musse na ne ga da ngeen dis ne police taw na ci beach UDP yow mune ko yow UDP nga ne ka romba keneen ne ko NPP nga ne ka mune ko do romba da lo musse
wala agende ako ni president felta
ne lo be ko ne president bu feli
ite membe sayla je
yow mi fay ne
ite man mun do kule di bala mun la ka do ni da muruta no ma nyanda o salo ni o silo ni lokta no ni karambul ni akir ko to sembe no yala men na ite adra mod keno aka mun da ni dafa na mutura dafa na madam dara fresh dafa na madam da kulale
mu ne dafa ben ni so ñaani president bi feli li mo liggéey mu ko liggéey yow so ñëwee si yoy nga dem mu mëna def liess
ako wala agende atene be ka duala badu ko la la GMC parti leader ka fo ko banko president ala ma fe la do ko la ka du ni president fe la do ko la aka mun da ni ala sira di ate fananda aka mun da be muru do ko ko to la ba na ya tra president ay do ko ke ate fananda be kuta mala ke la kala faawo ka isa banko be yiwa
mu ne mo ku sa ñaan president bi daanu na ku daano on tam be school job do le ko edi
bi niaje mbe ni alliance kono jang
mune de toli se ngi ci alliance
al sala hakilo du bange because ne ko mo me ka kuma jamale ni
mune ñu bay xel bu baax so defé de na de la du baax
president si dara ya yibe ko na la GMC ko la manke ko min idea ko ta tele bula ala ban ala GMC digiru men ya lon ko wolle be banko kan kunna ko ala executive wolle ya jibe ko be temo men to yiri wala fi sada afrika la yiri wanta yati woto yaajela ko GMC kabiri baro sina lume fobi kabiri kwale solo fobi ate jimero ka dala GMC yaaje ko yiriwo membe nyim banko ka woto yiriwo nyaate skafuno dame ko yiriwo yinga continue wala mu NPP
mom Ahmed may fati donc na mo halat mom fu mu na bokare pour yépp na bu mu dem ci réew mi lolu ak ñim bokkat yi on exécutif bi ñoo ko xalaat bi ni ñu gis na ñoo fu mu na bokare pour réew dem ci kanam fofu moy
GMC mangue patriote lenga pati ko ñim banko ka bar GMC ka dabula patriote to patio min be do ko ke kam banko ka ko mi GMC la fa do ko la ñame
mo GMC depuis ñu topp koo xam ne du mën a liggéey réew mi ñoom ci ñoo topp mooy koo xam ne dina mën a liggéey réew mi comme ñoom du ñoo liggéey
woto mbena mo kum fala janne mbe alliance mol be kondo na fembe benda jang mbe mol fanal kondo na meni alon ko GMC iman nano jang bari hakkilo be jankan ibe la merola adu ngakala mta ko bente mo mende la merola mbe na jali do ta wol folo kam ani nyim ka fo men dunda motola ka futa jang woto alamun na ka fo sambala nyato alamun da fambe na alam ala yo ke mba fa la jang assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh
assalamu alaikum jarake seko silla jarama legi jali manda kuma on next pour mu ñew garal kaddu
ako sabe men ko manda men mina di amula
moy Mrs. Mahawa Sambu National Women Mobilizer of GMC
ako Mrs. Mahawa Sambu National Women Mobilizer of GMC
while mo ngi ñew dana recognize
bismillahirrahmanirrahim alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin mbi ala tentula subhanahu wa ta'ala an so mi ndol jam ni tumbala fo ngama be bila to mbe man so tentula ba fala alhamdulillah rabbil alamin man nawdula fu do tent
ma wasam mune alhamdulillah rabbil alamin alhamdulillah rabbil alamin mune muge gele di yalla di sante yalla mi nga xamne mo tax tay daje bu mëna am tay
o mbe na suti yo fana ma tentula alhamdulillah rabbil alamin ka na ma bula tina ma be la jam
mune jigéen ki mo wara ñu kan moy sa borom kër mune muge nuy borom këram ko mo ko bay dem ñew tay
muso ba kabediya ke ma la kabediya
mune jigéen baaxu góor moo di baax
ka ni ke ma la fi da da mi dida
ne sa jigéen bu la baaxu nga dem do
bay ni ta la je ma barajo so ba je ko ni ta la je ma barajo so do
so fa demé am na fa tiyaabo
ko la
kon bu yeso
mbe president ba konton na
ne mu ngi nuyu ci président bi
me na ko e mbe bendi ja
ci nga xam ne kooku moo tax ndaje bi am tey
ne mu Adama Barrow
kooku mooy hikma kay waay
la jawo
ne ñaareel bi
mbenna na ñaaton ka ba konton na
seen jiit bi
me mu Ahmed may Fatim
kooku mooy ko def may fàtte
na xarit leen fa
mu ne ak xaritam
do ko la
ko bu yeso
ñaaton kon men bebi jam
mu ne jiiti jigéen di fi nekk yëpp
ne be konton
nga naa nuyu
be rabu sabal fanan konton
ne mu ngi nuyu rabi sama
mo na ka de ñaaton ko le waati
boo xam ne yow jiit nga
na be tentu ma jey nga kon
mu ngi laa gërëm di la sant
bi di société nge be konton man ko do ko dal men re mi yo kala li nge konton
ñi nga xam ne ok mu ngi nuyu ci police yi ci sécurité yi yëpp
ka do wala ka kayro sabati ndi banko
parce que ñoom ñoo tax la ne
nin kayro de banko kan te benna jam
yow su amul jàmm duñ fi nelaw
ro ñaaje benta jam
soo gisee li nga def tey
kayro de Gambia
ñoom dafa am jàmm
alma kayro sabat la Gambia
yàlla yokku jàmm
ndolbe
mu ne ñoom de
ndolla patio
ñoom seen parti bi
moral congress
moral congress
kulo ka kulu
mu ne yaru
ani daji ko
ak jikko bu rafet
na daji ko
ñoom seen jikko
ni wala naata jam
dañ ñëw ak seen jikko
and wala be mul fana
te loolu lañu amee tamit
ndolla ñaaton ko
moom seen jiit
ni ma hemet may fati
mu ne honorable may faati
ba Hamid Konte
daa mi konte
ba Hamid Konte
ba Hamid Konte
na konto
mu ko nuyu
na aji konto
ne mu ngeen aji
na diaspora ko be konto
ak diaspora yëpp
no ma ñoo musol bi dan ni menu naata ñe be konto
mu ne jigéen ñi ko topp ay ànd naa ne mu fi
birim basse
du bi passé
ko katom
ne kaato
fay naki fatoto
ne koy na
na musol be konto
ne mu ngeen jigéen yëpp
ndolla ka fo patio ma
mu ne ñoom seen parti bi
lefta men na banko kam
ñu bëgg si réew mi
ma fote banko kande
mu ne waxu ne amul si réew mi
bare ñim banko Gambia jam
waaye réew mi Gambia fii
mo bere den ta Gambia la
ñu ñëpp a bokk Gambia
nin Gambia da data
Gambia bu baax
tol men me Gambia
ñu nekk Gambia
tol ta mu Gambia
ñu ñoom Gambia
sako tol musol
surtout ñu jigéen ñi
musol
jigéen ñi
tol ka wulu
ñu ñëwee jur
tol la dimul siata
ñu ñoo am
nin Gambia da data
Gambia bu baax
da data musol le
jigéen ñi ñoo tam bu baax
katu
sabuna
masaya
ñu nguur
ala la kadi
yàlla moo may
adiata neye
jinne
adiata ale
mu ne yàlla
abadi la menna
kunne
akadi wala la
kooku laa jox mu jiit
jom man kuno woto
kenn mënu si dara
bo mo ala fa la dalo le
yàlla moo dogal loolu
ala la dalo
yàlla li mu defar
jonte kuno la woto
kenn mënu si dara
itale be batala
yow yaay soxla
ye famfa
nga lay sa bopp
ala me menke wote bayil abadan adiyata ala e menna adiyata ala e men diyata e abadi la wala ita man fenno wol anna kuyate te tusno la wol dola honorable may fati akanyina fon dole ko anna banko do ku baro tande bankoti ndere tamu bankoti nin Gambia diyata dole adiyandi na kuyata dole ya kuyandi mota bada banko do to ita bada Senegal ita bada Portugal ita bada Nigeria yana dole Gambia do oton dole na banko do dole ku solo al nga bulo du ñobulo kono nga fu personnel ma nga fu honorable ma nga fu banko do kulal ma nga Gambia do bi dole mo sama dole bala ni anyano ke ite tita nyato do tita nyato ala dum ko membe kala o te bayile abadan o to misilimo inyanta ka dar kene ya ko ala sotota ni yalo ko ala sotota ite batala de ala e menke kabula wala noma o ton tolu nafta ka fu baroma mandin kol ko so sokana nyofa nyokana sosofa sosokana nyofa na so nyoma ngata na so nyoma ngata na bulo du nyobulu na do ko ke kon tolle tam Gambiat to ngamol be kontom ampelo sida kontom ngamol be tentu ngey jay ba fala alhamdulillah rabbil alamin
Sanda sima moja mune alhamdulillah rabbil alamin mugenu di fitro ngam fawala di man sakonto mune mugenu njita mundaw la di man sa be mu Gambia la jata mu tajato di diga hamne ko mo Gambia sen dande bu mabbi suwal ko ku fate de baba mune ono figire ku fate de baba hono momin nambe ko ya ko non kani no mon ko dai bu neke si choro e wona ko sinini ande mi sone wa ko na ta nyaka be duna Gambia ay na ko bonda sanya ta set di liwe si jama tamit ni buga deme rew mi naka subu nono wala ni ala be nono ke wala ki ma ke adam barola koma interior minister honorable Ahmad Maifat minister mo adama baro interior minister honorable Maifat diri yaade be wala ni ma ko kan ko adama baro e bay kan to security ne adama baro bi mo joge silomi e yaaya jabe mo joge silomi de façon president bi de du chaahane security aya lon ko ngani ni masake je ni mo honorable Ahmad Maifat da be naaje tala de da naaje mune ñoo hon e fa honorable Maifat mu fonga rongo jame te fonga nak dombe Ahmad Maifat ko ton ana executive ko be be ya ana al paisa ni ma be ta alhamdulillah honorable Maifat ñu la ñu Ahmad ko executive bi na ho le bolo ko ton ni ka na ko la ko ti pa de ba sisi Fakima sisi honorable Nano na Dr. Hadi Kolton na vice president no email honorable Ahmad Maifat no Abu Sisi deputy Nano ande ni ko de ko to yan so sare ya ko to ba ni samiti ma yan so sare aka hondo ande ni ko de ko to fanda kan de ko to na ba ko le wen ko mune fanda bu Nano yo harikam yo ko mo de si ala ba de ni andi be ko tano be se ko tano be wala le se o be ke mine kondano warani mine seo kendi akamunta ko ni ko mo jene o bol miji nafake wala Maifat ni ala mabaru ko mo ni na ni ali ko mo ni na wala miji Maifat mo be ala ni ma ko kan to nya wala babu ani kulu wala hormo le mo nya ka ben ke ta nya na ko Gambia mo ro ile ndio GMC ni moja la mimi ndio roka ile ndio GMC ni moja la mimi mo ka jasila ile ndio GMC ni moja la mimi ndio wata no kala nyumba konga because nga wale mara woto GMC la na NPP kono ila isa kala la rini wato minna yembali ikonde dola election ola Maifat ko na pati di mo mbeka ke fayla biye wala be winla woto ni mi winda sala ko akate di wol mbedu ta formo kono ko me kate di la adam barola ko adam barola ni woto ina isa kala la ni alhamdulillah rabbil alamin be duala nyin ka fo ala ma kala be kayro andu ma kayro ni dar ala ma waji dinde min ya ma lo mi kala GMC di ngol wala ma ko jam fala ni ka fuda nyoka ne ndote baye ba ban tal ma wala andu GMC da ko kala nyimma ko ka GMC akara mol ma mi ni adara ka alliance le opposition ol damay kala nyoka ne akata kas woto ni opposition ol la president kan ka ma koy do ko la ni alon ko dimbe ka fuda nyola o do ko ki mo bola continent la ma je ko nyanta kala because GMC ko ka ko ni GMC ko le ka la parti dol kam ke alliance ke abka ke nyako be fenci ngaje ko mbel bam ko la yi wal nga bor nga biti ade ko kilin mbele bi fana nyaani non woto mbed wala GMC mbed wala NPP ila nyen ka ko alama ala ya kayoti alama ala ya ken kayoti ando se kenyola kamo batulati pati ko mo be de kala no nyaaton ko nyaaton ko man kolle ba ko man ko nyaaton kolle be ko woto alinga song ni be nyaato yen bara isale mara lo so sore ani do ko kumo man dia ko bali ya man dia because ma expect ko be dia am la jambar hormone mbuya wole si nyen lo bla ko be dia mo mina ja me nyaaton ko ten tula be gay la te may fatila kanslo ta tele no di sukuta wot I was very happy. Really, I'm content about it. And the more you want to get me, I don't know. So we are content about it. No more be content about me. I don't know my baby. Or more than India. Ninta more for me, my baby. I say, I'm for the India as well, but the town law. See, we are here for the market. And we want to be swag coming for another we are getting there. The more you want to get me, I don't need to Safanya kwa ndoro. Utanuka kundundele inshallah.
And Secretary General of the Gambia Moral Congress, the Honorable Ahmad to deliver his statement. Honorable
Dalimanda Banglanya ngam a few minutes dina ñoo waxat nga translate ko waye dama am lu ma bëgg wax ci I'm good at standing.
Order, please. Please, don't take law. Money, don't take law.
Jalimanda ngeen may ma dina wax kàllaama si kàllaama English parce que li ma bëgg a wax dama bëgg ñi nga xam ne dégguñu soose mbaa olof ñu mun koo xam ci yeneen xeet yi parce que Gambia dafa bari xeet akuy sa bokk nañ si ak ñi nga xam ne Gambian dañ naturalized Gambian sax ñu ngi bari so dinaa wax si English then ma ñëw summarize ko si local language bi su boobaa dinaa la soxla waaye léegi dama bëgg rek nga tëj maay bi ba si kanam tuuti rek incha allah.
Ako alias Romanti, mutaka mshoga, anasabia muna, na bango la kambala memu angale kautu. Isaje, sifa kama memu mbangani suwadi jona roi, ifani sama abe memfola. Na apareka, abe sunela ne, kuka akaneso, afuna ni local language yutu.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيد الأنبياء نبينا ومولانا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. الحمد لله الذي لم يتخذ ولدا ولم يكن له شريك في الملك ولم يكن له ولي من الظلم وكبره تكبيرا. Of the National People's Party, the pioneer, the infrastructure king. I extend Greetings to my national executive, starting from my deputy party leader, Dr. Haji Drame, who is sitting right opposite me here, to members of my executive who are here, who have been recognized by the Honorable Deputy National Speaker, my special advisor, the Honorable Alhaji Alhamdu Kolte, the rest of my national executive members, Fateba Sisi, I don't want to name them all, they have been named already. And I also extend greetings to our delegates all over the country, from the Upper River region, Lower River region, North Bank region, West Coast region, KMC, Banjul, CRR, select representatives who are here. I would also like to express my deepest appreciation to the national executive members of the National People's Party, NPP. I have my good friend and brother on my right. Thank you very much. It has been a very prosperous and fruitful relationship, very positive indeed and very cordial.
Thank you.
I am grateful to the rest of the membership. The Honorable Suku Singata is here, who is sitting in the chair of His Excellency the President. I'm aware that His Excellency is out of the jurisdiction, would have loved to be here, but suddenly there will be another occasion for us to meet at the the courthouse. I'd like to thank also the people who championed the art of eating, Domoro, eating in this, and among them is one somebody Mazolo, the Sidin Konalo, Navakoyo Bala. Domorla, I want to express my gratitude to him, my appreciation to him. Indeed, our village, Nyakoi Wuli Kerawan, his great-grandfather was among the founders of our village, Simoto Kemo. Ntolla Sato, our Sundekabi, Simoto Kemo Moko established create. And that is the lineage from where he comes from. That is the long-time relationship we have with the Sano family. It goes back over 200 years ago. So, Sano, I'm glad to recognize you here. Thank you very much. I want to apologize for our late arrival. It has been, when you are dealing with the public, is a little difficult. But I want to express special appreciation to the delegates from all over the region. I want to thank GMC membership. I want to thank the diaspora, Amadou Bifos, and the rest of the diaspora who have been behind us. Now let me go to the substance. This today, the history that is being made is a culmination of months of negotiations. For Gambians who are watching, this is not today. This was not yesterday. This is a period of 9 months of serious behind-the-scenes negotiation. So it was not something we woke up one day and just a dream. We woke up and said, let's come together. It has been a long consultation between the two political parties. How did it start? Some are going to say they went to NPP, the Palace Nurola. We are not here to seek for these positions. In fact, it's not a condition of the alliance. The alliance is not a condition that we must seek positions. It's an alliance with a difference. That is this distinguishing element. It has never been on the table because we are not coming to share a cake. Because we believe the national cake is one. It is under the supremacy of His Excellency the President, under him, under whose the guidance we are coming under, umbrella we are coming under. So first and foremost, I want to dispel a general notion that Honorable Maifati is looking for Palazzo. It is not a condition of our alliance. It is not a condition and was not established. Secondly, GMC National Executive, they are broke. We are not broke. My chambers is publicly placed. All of us are involved in some kind of income generating activity. We are not broke. We are not looking for the pants. And it will be stated. That is not why we are also here. Why we are here is because 29th of January, 29th of December 2023, we held our National Congress at Farafeni. During this National Congress, the GMC National Congress adopted a resolution to work with any political party of like minds. And the question was thrown on the floor What if that like man happens to be the NPP? Let us put to a vote. Are you going to accept it or not? The National Congress of GMC, the highest decision authority, at Farazani, unanimously decided, yes, if it is necessary, we will go into an alliance with NPP. So this is a Congress decision. It is the Congress of GMC National Executive, not my decision, not the decision of the leadership. National Congress decides when the time comes, if NPP is open to it, work with the NPP. So it is a Congress resolution we are implementing, entered into on the 29th of December 2023. And what is the authority for that? Since we are a party based on the law, it is chapter 11. Chapter 11, section 63, subsection 1 of our constitution, GMC constitution, that states that the party shall be a body corporate with perpetual succession and can sue and be sued in its corporate name with power to acquire, hold, and alienate property. Enter into agreements and do all things necessary to carry out its same objectives and defend its members' property and reputation. So we are granted by our party constitution to go into an alliance. It is not my decision, it is the constitution of the GMC and the decision of the National Congress to do what is happening today. It is a political alliance of two sovereign political parties. NPP is sovereign, GMP is sovereign, GMC is sovereign. Each of the two parties maintain their independent, unique sovereignty within the alliance. So the alliance does not dispense with the independent sovereign existence of GMC, and it does not dispense with the independent sovereign existence of the NPP. If it does, it would have been a merger. And even that GMC National Congress approves of it, we will go in for a merger without blinking of an eye. Now, political alliance is based on national interest. Our alliance is based on national interest. Number one, we are not at a time of elections. The NPP, President Barrow, is not looking for a mandate. He is already serving a well-deserved mandate, a mandate that no political party leader in this country has ever won with such an unprecedented majority. So the legitimacy of His Excellency the President to govern is unquestionable. It is unquestionable. It's unquestionable. That is the legitimacy that brings us here. So why are you coming? It's not an election time. One evidence that we are not coming because we are not demanding. During election time, can say, well, we want 2 ministers, we want 10 ambassadors, we want you, the impossible, as political parties no to election time. So we are not at election time, we are not demanding. This is one evidence that we are not coming for selfish partisan interests. Whether we join, whether NPP and GMC comes together, President Barrow's mandate will not be altered. It will not be altered. It remains what it is. So you don't understand that. We are coming together because this is a very critical part of our history. The world is changing. The world is changing beyond human consumption. Political parties are changing, nations are changing. The parties must come together. Why the superpower house of Africa, Nigeria, political parties, General Buhari's party, and the current president's political party came together and form what is governing Nigeria today. Each of them are political, political gladiators in their own right. But General Buhari and the current president of Nigeria combined their forces. After that, they defeated Obasanjo and his party. General Buhari served 2 terms. And now, the other political party is serving another term. What is responsible for that? It is the power of strength in unity, the power in the purposiveness of 2 political parties with similar ideologies and similar aspirations. That is what GMC and NPP calls for. We are parties with similar aspirations. We are parties with similar objectives. We are parties with similar goals. One of which is infrastructure, because we believe infrastructure is the foundation of development. Without it, there is no development. When the United States went into near bankruptcy, what is called the Great Deal, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, what did he do? To revive the economy, to restore growth, to generate employment and wealth, the United States went into massive infrastructural development. And that changed the face of America for good. It said goodbye to inflation, goodbye to unemployment. Liquidity came in, the United States was able to recover its deficits and establish its enduring foundation for greatness, which today celebrates. And that is why we believe infrastructure, that President Barrow champions, that GMC will do if we were a government. We are also. Ninkela manzati mejinkela. Mansam den do keka. Ita dum fana lafto kela. Ni manke nafi ko de kafama wala. So it is for the national interest. Secondly, you cannot go into a political alliance if you don't have political chemistry. Political chemistry is very important. I have chemistry with my brother here. Yes. There was a time we were on different sides, but we are on the same side. That is natural. Kunum do we jawoti does not mean we jawi anya to continue la amanya na continue. Wo mu kafe ya. Why? We know one of the greatest warriors in Islam, Khalid bin Walid. That is the man who conquered the entire Persia and the rest of Mesopotamia, what is called the Roman Empire. Khalid bin Walid. He was one of the greatest enemies of Islam, because he was responsible for the defeat of the Muslims at the Battle of Uhud. Until the Prophet almost lost his life, he lost a teeth. Hamza and the rest were dead at that battle. It was Khalid bin Walid who led the army of the unbelievers, the Kafirs, and they defeated Muslim army that day. But Khalid bin Walid turned out to become the greatest army, the greatest general in Islamic history. He was an enemy, he has become the greatest friend, because of whom today, from Persia, which is Iran, all the way down to China, have converted into Islam. So your enemy tomorrow can be your good friend. President Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam kafiro sija ayo to bindi keda kafiro keda bulu ba buloti Umar bin Khattab is one of the Khulafatul Rashidun, one of the rightly guided caliphs, one of the biggest and the strongest caliphs. He was an enemy of Islam. He fought against the Prophet. He took his smita, he took his cutlass and was willing to go and cut the throat of the Prophet. On the way he converted into Islam. But he became the right hand of the Prophet and became among the rightly guided caliphs. If the Prophet says he was my enemy, I will not embrace him, Islam would have been different today. And many more. Sarana Jawara, the first president of the Gambia, Honorable MC Cham, my own father, was people on the UP side. Hassan Musa Kamara, and a lot of people were on the UP side. Politics is about inclusivity and embracing others. Yes. Umar bin Khattab says, La ilaha illallah will not be recited at the Kaaba. Khalid bin Walid said, Islam will die. Abu Sufyan said, there will be no Islam. Abu Sufyan ended up becoming one of the disciples of the Prophet. His wife Hind, who slaughtered Hamza and got his hand out, became one of the chief medical nurses when they got of the Muslim army, when they were on jihad. She was among the nurses who was nursing to the wounds of Muslims. And this is the woman who commissioned an assassin to kill Hamza and got the heart out. The Prophet forgave her, and they produced a son, Muawiyah, who became governor of Syria at this time. If this can happen, why would I not sit with my brother, see the guy? Why would I sit with the guy? Why would I not sit with me move forward. Let me move forward. Let me move forward. Let me move forward. And when you come to the Bible, because they are called Ahlul Kitab, in Islam, even their food is okay for us. Rasulullah advised us we can eat from the Ahlul Kitab. They are called Ahlul Kitab because they are not Catholics, they are not unbelievers. They are just people of the book. If you come to the Bible, there was a time when what is called Saul, he was riding his horse and was moving towards persecuting Christians. He had a voice, Saul, why are you persecuting my people? He became an adherent. So today's opposition can be tomorrow's friend. It does not mean that because politics is based on interest, your interest can keep flip-flopping. No. Politics is based on principled interest. Principled interest, not just any interest. That is what we believe in. So there is a distinction. Those who say politics is based on interest, that is not what we believe. And that is not what I understand my brother and my friend Adam Barrow. For him to understand politics, yes. It's very difficult to manage people. Politics is based on principled interest. We are here on principled interest, not because we are expecting to be given positions. I don't even want a position. We are not doing that here. So the issue is, it is based on the national interest, national unity, national peace and stability, strengthening our sovereignty, inclusive national development. What do we mean by national interest? National interest or national unity, and national sovereignty. It's not about, it's not about unity of me and him. It's unity of our hearts. Because the whole country cannot be physically united, but we can be united at heart. That is what we are calling for. We are calling for unity of the hearts of Gambians towards sustainable national development and national reliance. And no Gambian, no proper Gambian, who is sane with his mind and nothing of insanity bothers near the individual, who will militate against national development, national prosperity. That is why we are here. Now, on national peace, what do we mean? We mean every Gambian, wherever you are, you must obey the law. Peace is the cornerstone of development. Even the infrastructure we can't do without peace. So we are here to join NPP in order to promote peace, national peace. Because our president has been crowned the most peaceful president in Africa. I am very proud of that. So we are here to consolidate that peace. Now, I have a lot to do. We are also here to strengthen national sovereignty. How do we strengthen our national sovereignty? Gambia is a small country, but we have resources. We have our water, we have our land, we have our airspace, we have our forest, we have our other endowments. All of these must be managed diligently in the interest of the Gambians. The Gambia is not an island, we are part of the global ecosystem. So there is a lot of complaint about the management of our natural resources. There's a lot of complaint about the inequitable distribution of the national cake. We are not just sitting on the periphery to complain. GMC has never come out to maliciously defame and attack the president and the government because it is not personal. It is not personal. It is not against the person of the president. We are talking about national policy here. When we do disagree, we make it clear what the policy difference is. And we state out even in the media what our position on the policy is. And we give solutions, we just don't criticize. We say this is wrong and we give solutions. Those solutions are what we are coming here today. So that my brother, the deputy speaker, and others will sit with us at the table and listen to our ideas, and we reflect it in the new national economic program, recovery program, green recovery program, and we can push it forward. So that my sister, my mother sister here, Fatmata Sabali, my own national member, can go to parliament and champion the legislative policy that we are going to be talking about, so that we can sit at the table and have a chair at the table and discuss what is best for the country, but not remove ourselves from the table and take stones and start throwing stones to people sitting at the table. Most importantly, when it comes to sovereignty, again, we know there's a lot of youth unemployment, and the government is doing a lot about that. I will speak for 5 minutes and pass it over, because I know time is against us. We are talking about infrastructure. Why is infrastructure important? GMC's manifesto. Number 1, infrastructure. GMC manifesto. Number 2, infrastructure. GMC manifesto. Number 3, infrastructure. NPP manifesto. Number 1, infrastructure. Number 2, infrastructure. Number 3, infrastructure. So what we have is a convergence of ideas. That convergence is responsible for these afternoon's convergence as well. Why infrastructure? Why infrastructure? If you build roads, you open up communities. You improve road transport network. You encourage commerce and trade to move on. You encourage development. You encourage youth unemployment to go down. In our own place, URR, which has a lot of infrastructure, including energy infrastructure. Today, previously, when I needed a proper welder, I needed a carpenter, all these things you have to come to Banjul. Even an air condition, someone to fix a simple air condition, you need to come over here. Today, when I want to build a house, from start to finish, everybody is at home. In my village, nowhere else, in my village. This is because of infrastructure, the good road network and electricity. In my community, there's a lot of unemployment. With the advent of the roads that President Barrow has built, employment has gone more than 60%. More than 60% of youths who have trades, carpenters, watchmen, weldermen, and other trades are rampant all over. Mechanics, even galvanizers. Previously, if I go to Woolley and I have a problem with my car tire, we have to dismantle it and go to Basse. Sometimes Basse will not even solve it. We go to Bansa. Sometimes I have to wait for Manjul to send it over to me. Today in my village, when I drive from my home in Kerawan, I go to the main road. Only 3-4 minutes. I get to the vulcanizer. My car is fixed. I go back to my house. That is infrastructure. Previously, we didn't have electricity. Rural electrification has gone up. Before President Barrow, the people enjoying the cake of electricity is Congo and its areas, and major capitals. Pasay, Congo, blah, blah, blah. What about the rest? Are they not Gambians? Do they not deserve to benefit from electricity and water supply? Today, go to rural Gambia. Our electricity system is more steady than yours here. Infrastructure again. The NPP government has built hundreds and hundreds of schools, thousands of classrooms. We know people are complaining about quality at the level of education. Yes, quality is there. But you cannot have everything all at once. Ika foundation o kele e bricole lo e bungo bang ya friends ya roof yana tew so President Barrow fana be bulole follow I can more law. We will focus on quality. First we have to have infrastructure. Now we have classrooms, then we will focus on teacher quality, the training quality, and the educational quality. That is where we are moving now. The next phase of progress in this country is no longer about classroom, but about delivering quality education. Policy, but that's where we are going to focus. The third part is health sector. That may be some truth to some of them. There may be some truth in it. But first, President Barrow has to do. Excuse me. First, the president has to do first thing first. Expand the access. Expand access. If you expand access, then you can focus on quality. If there is no access, focusing in quality will still limit the access of the general public to proper health care. Because costs will still be there. People will move from Basse, from all the way from Saringai to go to Basse Hospital. Quality is there, but how do they get there? People will die on the way. Women will not be able to deliver on time on the way. Create the physical infrastructure. When you create the physical infrastructure, supported by the enabling policy, then you focus on quality delivery. But you cannot focus on building infrastructure, focus on quality at the same time, focus on delivery at the same time. Those who have that mindset do not really understand the politics of development or governance. The third part we talk about is agriculture. President Barrow only came to power in 2017. Let's talk about the court, the justice system. I am a lawyer in the justice system. Today, there are 90% of Gambians manning the Gambian judiciary compared to 60% of Gambians in 2017. So today we have Gambianized judiciary, and not only that, tomorrow lawyers and judges are going to validate the new High Court rules that is going to make it easier for Gambians to access the courts, to file their complaints, and to get justice. So it's a process. We talk about civil service. Nothing has been done. Reform is very difficult. President Barrow is dealing with 22 years of a civil service that has been destroyed, a civil service that was politicized, a civil service that was morally bankrupt. 22 years, and you want him to solve it in 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. Of course, human beings don't is beyond human mind. Me yaro ko sanyi mon ni fula. Atinya da foti yaro da fakatita. Akutu da man sidino. Menti da sanyi mon ni fula. Kali na re itako. Wonya da kawda ra ngete mo mento bi ayake. Fuma la ko le bang fudum ara le bang. O be kala no nyaadi de. It's a process. Civil service reform is a process. Plus, you are dealing with Adamadingol. Adamadingol, many are long. Changes is a big problem for human beings. And then the most difficult part is to change the civil service, you need to change the laws. And President Barrow's government has inherited very bad laws, archaic laws. Some of the laws are since independence, some pre-independence, some 30 years old laws. The Civil Service, the Public Service Act, these are very bad, very old laws. You cannot change the civil service without first changing those laws. Because if you change the civil service, it will not match with the old laws. They will not fit in. No matter how much you try, people will always go back to apply those laws. So the laws need to change first. When you change the laws, then you can change the policy to match the law. President Barrow cannot do anything with the Public Service Act because if he appoints people to the public service, that is the public service law governing public service today. If he wants to do anything against the Public Service Act, the same people will say he is violating our laws. So how can he reform without first changing the Public Service Act? Why is it that some of these laws have not been changed? It's not because President Barrow has been sleeping, but the Gambia has only one draftsman. This is legislative drafting. Men can was safe, the Mulo Electric. Can was safe for my fans to London, a fans metronome. Ko driver be nyame ko engineer be nyame doctor be nyame lawyer be manke loi safelati men ka loi safe Gambia mo kilin dam mandamu nga mo so do patal ba go minda da kafumba fo mo kilin dum ko yon men be nyanta falinda ko kilin so be safe no ba abe wato talale wato be wole bulu ado falindiro de kero le loi fo lo man fali sanji sey o do ada bake adabu no la di wa kono o do zakala mo dal di ko hani di do ko be ke kande bari foka melen yalo ni la bita ay tariya Gambia ba association kono la Gambia wol be jele men yalo ko yakara be je ngenon ne muna tinne man na ko sa kundama yamma ko ngal wa dara legislative drafting ke jani be sila je be masa kuta criticize na andi yalo ko mo matara ba tabu tabu. So we need to understand that also. The third part mi alo ko benale diamo boy dila onam nyinti ko ni ko corruption man ko kan ofana abe fokande iko masakunda national audit report fota kukrol fota masakunda ma kutamadiye mansa luwale ya loni falma ngi lombang ni tata Gambia la constitution kono la Gambia fo as Gambia republic luwale ya sabati The Gambia is a sovereign national republic. What I'm forced to what I'm forced to go to. No one can be that. What I will do. Olwani wale masukunda fana dada aya sidi. Olwani wale president baro sidi. Akaka olwale fana. So mo da fala ko anum be tendula civil society and other Gambians men do criticism ke kan. Allah nyantolo ma ko almanya na fala. Alkana na kuma falinde ma ko ak mo manya na fala. Anyandale asifo. Mambalan fana alsafo. Bari mbe nyine fo kan ko nali ya ko fo kamale alsila moy jabiro fana la o fana fo. Isaji askelo kiliti because amradina ni ko corruption national audit report abenya takala kiskisolati abenya takala kiskisolati ka bi da gambe do mutala ida gambe ding iko kari me sunyaro ko fana gambe ding albe nan do kanya ta gambe la loi ida ko yotu madam la nyuwala nga samba may tu ngala non do boyndi andu albele kanya ta ndu o buke wona kelo la ni ko kari sunyaro ke ila dalilol nati ila firindilol landi stablo tema kari sunyaro ke ala masukunda bunda dalilol nati ni dara media kono ya dia molfo imena satol findindi e ko national audit report I respect national audit report but investigation la kake investigation nyum fanan police hol be la katola bari na police ko la capacity amon futa tembe do anyata futa la nyame sanji mo di fula marlo la jawya kono la ila capacity man bill I bill level to is investigator ke men nyata kala 1 week asitano 6 months ka capacity man bill folo ka futa no so ite wandi di utala ya fay bunjo wala imanta through due process ko due process ko time dal dani be mo sambala bunjo wala ko nani ata bunjo dani ba sambala kitola ika profession maso kunda ka bunjanda bulalo ko fole noma president baro go ko solle noma ni me direct proof sato of corruption against any public person you have the direct proof bring the proof put it on the table put it in the media and government will act ni government ma act ko mo mbese ka fu menga maso kunda tenkere bari diamu ken sago o buka mo samba bunja wala ako mo fu diala do ko correct laba on be dabana wala mu Gambia la foreign policy kadu bimbe tan momento dunia falinda banko yi be ka kono gal jube fanko wala be kerimbe fanko mi kado ke banko be wala hani america force nana la bil dawol be bayda hani europe ni no akoy ko allah kubal fabul you can de kelo la ko ko do men diala mbatara kadu al mandar na kelela alni no salbe kelela fanko ne be keri gande fana fanko ne ngam fango jube ali nga focus na bankoka our relationship with Senegal is very important our relationship with South Region is important our relationship with Africa is very important but let us focus on the interest of the Gambia the national interest of the Gambia in our foreign policy the foreign policy towards Senegal should be separate from our foreign policy towards Senegal from Nigeria. Our foreign policy towards Britain should be different from our foreign policy towards America because we have different national interests in each of these areas. Nimma wol fali abegla tani na kensa wonati nyanta kuruba me sonola ta sonola me taxla karfanta wala it's very important go fali absolutely important wakatambe kala ning ndoma ani na député mo membe député kono la ngaje ko ngana foreign policy fali ay ke proti not makeshift foreign policy system mandal mo criticize but wala reality ñu fanati ko bi na dale ka fu president ma kan na banko tamandi ni NPP ke kelenti ñu bok ak NPP nek ben ñu liggéey réew mi mo ñu fi indi uti place indi ñu fi de kenn ne ko jëm ci bu place nag suñu amee di ko am waaye yàlla dafa wax alquran ita yuti ma yasha'u ita mulkan ma yasha'u ala ko ngana ma di wala adiyata me man yasha'u da adiyatan den adiyatan men diyatan na ma sa ngati ka ngadi mola men diyatan te ni nyoy ala ko alquran ko tan ma sa di mola yuti man yasha'u mulkan man yasha'u ngam sa di mola men adiyatan te so na ta di president balola wala diata kafta mamma hasidia sonta koma tudaye abe dawda dunia ko ndari mel wala president ko adola president bro le sando yo excellency president Ahmad Honorable Mayor Party, I, Honorable Mayor Party, with my national executive and the whole party. Adolescent, I'll see. I'll get to see you. I, my Ahmad Party, national chairman and leader of the Gambia Moral Congress, on the mandate, on the authority, and the command of the Gambia Moral Congress, on the authority, on the mandate, on the command of the GMC National Congress, on the authority, on the command, and on the mandate of GMC National Executive, on the command, on the authority, on the mandate of GMC regional committees. Commit ourselves to a very proactive, successful, positive working alliance relationship with the National People's Party. We are here with one heart, with one mind, with one soul, with one nation, to join hands with you and your people and your government to advance the cause of the Gambia. So help us God. There will be those who will misjudge. There will be those who will mischaracterize. There will be those who will attack. There will be those who will insinuate. Al diabla gula yela diamonte. Ntol do gulalu. Ni mo diamute ba. Ala mo ko. Subola be gulu. Juma le bala subola sa ko male kunna ko ni sa ko. Subola be gulu. Ni wulo e subola gulu. Ate how ni. Ala mo how. How la kamu semua bangun. So ame yapa. Ngai rumah kaide. So mo itu tidak dari sekau. Kalau dari kisuta. Yapa bila kis formula pun pada. Pun pada yapa kalau dek. Cap yapa formula dek. Dengan hamde kulen do, kulen saga, kulen pas. Dengan hamde maulen ler. Dulu kulen yalla dek. Ak dek bi nga xam mom ngeen di degaral. Ak taxaway bi nga xam ne moom ngeen di taxawal pour réew mi ak pour askan bi pour liggéey seen réew mi pour bennoo mën a am pour taxaw président Barrow ak NPP bi kon nag nga ngeen noppi yàlla bi nga xam ne moo jox buur yaaya président Barrow yàlla boobu noonu dina ko fajal boppam ndax mbéj la boo xam ne mbéjuloo man suma kanam bi mbéjuloo kanam mi Adama Barrow kanam mi yàlla nga béy ndax moo ko buur moo jox buur yaa bi lu tax ma wax loolu ndax ñëpp xam nañ ne yàlla moo wax alquran allahu al-malik al-mulk tu'ti man tashaa wa tanzi'u al-mulk mimman tashaa wa tuzillu man tashaa up to the end of it. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that in the Quran, Allahumma malik tu'ti al-mulk man tashaa, tu'ti al-mulk man tashaa. That is the focus. That is the main one from Kumaba. Total work of the show. I think I know you there. I don't know what I'm going to do. Over the water that. On the name of Vocal. You don't know how to kill her. I don't know what I can. Yeah, I don't know to flow. So Allah Sandolo made them cut up. Borrow for that buffer. They never can tell. Sakana Makobi. The slow maker of that. Never find the abel for them. Send the cane for them, connected. But I make it in the service. No one does not know. I don't know connected. I don't, but I'm not understand. Now you see that. I'll be alive. I'll be alive. Come on, you go. Number of them. Number of them. Honorable Panico Bejam. Hopefully, I got a banner. I'm going to be there. You're honorable Moro Sila Filen apodan na sa do te ake ba da nyawonya ako fahe bula doma ka bi ledi ni le dawla ni mo ke ba ja do silo ka fo afere dire simuno ke mo mama de wono men de sa de simuno ke mo mama de wono wono ba ko le do fandi fana bi dam aw ci sa wa fa fele bi dam bi do la sa de ko bi na ka bi lo ko bi afere bu alba yo alo saro ko ko afele bi no wala ba dayla alsini ka bu la ko alsini ka bu la ko naale Mr. Vice President, naale naata manna burkata naata correct transition la o baro manna siya ako baro na do ko la manna siya na lo na do ko la do fara naata le ka fu manna siya naata ka fa do ko so naata le pour ka do lebe mo me ya ko tel fo janta do dara na dawo la bari ningi na ko loye afuda gawya ile ngai duje sai wado sida ina la rawolo je ko yin fida ya tai ya ko ni solo duje awa ye maka pelo duje sai NPP GMC Alliance forever. Then Alliance ya lonko. Nenemo kuma fo NPP ma. Kabir kada tindela. Konna pati di labango. Bakambe dandula. Modare ko do producer. Lenya lonko ngafo. Messi NPP ko chilo balia. Messi kinoha. Owoke. Asije mudere mo dandula. Nene ma ko namani no make kono ko nada o mali ko manna do mali sinano le ma ko mali ko nada le asije do mali no sinano ay dolu mali manna nada le ni den ko mo na mbega ku tsi ko le do kada karam mo do amo so ni do e ado ni ko kulli ado ko me do e o to mo do do ma mira ni ala yo ka sawu ndala mo rekalo I am the president today. I'm not the doctor. I'm not the doctor. I'm not the first lady for the Barbaro. There are some people who have been given to me. Come on, let's say, Coco. And the president of the city. I can't put the city, Coco. There is no man or man that didn't be a city. No city, Coco, the Barbaro. What did you put? What did you do? I can't wait, Coco. What did you do? I put different side of Paloya. Don't let me don't let me don't let me what do you different lending care follow. Baba, don't let out na kuli. What be you don't know your camp. What may you do exactly? Kule menya kala. President Mama. I had done to quarter. They don't go for the college. Can how will go? Let Yamano and Yamada. Yes, already had it. I will be like Atarasi, Musofama, Katana Yam. What will be Mansi? Once I am at now. What is no Mansi? Who can I make? What a protocol of the room, I'm going to take the difference of Baribi. We are back there. Batten and Baltea. One way, one move. Apo. I will make it at our model. I will make it a book. Then I don't want to take I don't know. Batten and Baltea. Salam alaikum.
Alinga nyoso ali haketo siembe dal fusai sansuba mbe NPP tola Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Chairman of the OIC.
His Excellency, the Commander of the Armed Forces, Chairman OIC.
Atola.
Sutura.
Ala Horomokan. Mbe kontondiro bila Honorable my Ahmad Fadita and in Gambia Moral Congress Mol Mimbe Mabetaga.
His Excellency, the Moral Congress, Malfati, and Executive President.
National Executive Committee of NPP Fana Katambini Honorable Fukusina de la Momo Konton Nekola Ali Konton.
The National Executive of NPP, Senator Fukusina
Honorable Deputy Spokesperson and Deputy Speaker of the House, Ninkera Honorable CDS Kinjai Pafalai in Barabake for a very good work.
Honorable Sulinja, the spokesperson, the
Kontondiro kola mbe murla mbe Honorable my Ahmad Fadi Tentula Anala Mol Mimbe Nala Gambia Moral Congress. December 15, 2024. December 2024.
The President December 2024.
Process for me that very clearly. Gambia Moral Congress in NPP. Funds for me, baby, my mom, my okay, baby, party fine. But in second party, the new Kapula, calling Kamunyoyaning NPP, GMC and
why don't you make a party to be like only no work at the party before the to do that.
But the GMC and NPP alliance for several alliances be among them.
The GMC and NPP alliance will make an alliance.
Party full of Kumbinya, Kurka Jama commencé de andi ñen la bi ko kata kabirim banko kum fakum diamunya yitandita niya yitandiko hani reservation kilinte mo kono Potom balte tula bake ngari je min sene ata NPP la leadership fala kono wala president baro la nyato kayaka man din kol kamin fole sama dimba sundu kilingole ay dingo susundi ay wandi dingo fara susundi
dina xam ne daal am na doom mun naa dundal doomam te dunduwaale tam doomu jàmm
président Baroya aka bo yelele pour Gambia dingo be momo la fete yekka fama yimba ngola do ko fa
dafa ubbi magami pour bépp doomu Gambia nga xam ne yaa ngi dëkk fii nii ñëpp la rek su bëggee tam mun a engagé ñëpp
wala ya sabu NPP alliance partner soto
loolu moo waraloon NPP mu am alliance partner si
kabo APRC la
commencé ko APRC
NRP PDP GPDP LCP and the rest of them
and then independent organization
and independent
and then Citizens
Alliance ibe
mune political party yumlini yetla
ñingani ya sengo
mune xolam bu rafet bi
ñaton koy min so
mune suñu jitt lu mu am
wala ñu sabab
loolu moo waraloon li yëpp ñu leen ko dee nii ñu jublu kër bu baax
adu ñi ñoom kacaalu ko
te lu mel ni si waxtaan yi
aka continuer ka min fo ñe
te suñuy toog maa di waxtaan lu ko continuer di wax ak moom
wala mboolu naal man kacaale di ka ñooñe
mu ne nit ñi ñaari wala nit ñi ka soo di waxtaanal ko
ni ni moo man dara dura ki
soo ko ak nit ñi nga dem
akata ñoya ñi ni birom purale ñoo fa am Odon be president ba hotel dula ba ke be kuala fara sa mi ñaba ja Honorable Ahmad Mai Fati mba ken dula ba jaila an GMC Morbe be duala ko duwa min ke ya alsi wolumuta wala momo ay kuneno bari moye minno ita ni so dula forma ya kara ali ya kulo ñogo
waye doomi adama lumul
ñing anna pati patawol fara be ila leadership and ila membership they continue la ke to ke jai for the development of the partnership
mune kontaan na si ñoom te mu ngi ci ñëpp fu yina sëti ak ñu dal ko ngeen ko
ba wato tandale be ka jalon de jang
na
fali ayla la be nyimban ko ka ala male kayra sana jai
ba mo de fi
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين كيف نرى على جنتو كم ينتم منا على يانكي كوني إنكمنت كينولا على يولي كيريني أن يروندي تلوتي يروا من نفاقا فمن هو على كم كنغا أيو دوكو مني ودوكا NPP National Executive Bill Control, Melvin Control, by Bill Control, Honorable Supreme Musul Melvin, Asiam Funyam Bala Control Dealer in National Women Mobilization through African Dharma. Honorable Melvin Jamto, Menkera. my CCT, and then only the football become the better control my CCT. The speaker, the deputy speaker, CDI, and control the body. No one get a ground, Mbali no, Melialo, Fawo, and we become some of the control. Our Kola Ahmad, my Fati, we are local, we are local in Gulu, you put on no coming to moment for our machine, similar game or son of one such. Kumunu, Amadana, Udamulu, and Jana Sano data, upon the Manifo for Lauro into Nadala, but it be Pujama Prayer, the Jamba de la Park. Kumana Baki, GMC, Alhamdulillah, GMC Nataya, the President Barrow, the GMC, UDP, NRP, PPP, and Doi, independent Dr. Dure, Nakuma Sebla Jambalat. Being Hakilo na the GMC can be in Tabulo Guna for the more gentle Kajayi Mengeda Muskeba Keta. Muskeba Keta. I followed the Janeto. Woman, we are long be. Ranabo, my Mosifa Jumality. Hakilo Kayalum. But a Muskeba Keta. Edunda la Jamalto. What of my Messilo dealer? Alhamdulillah. Fatih Haidara. E ko membe kumde de ni ando ko ni baage de ko ma de ko on alam ala isa mo sabata kuma kan me ando ko lafta wala jiga may mbafone ko bismillah NPP kono mbafone ko bismillah alliance din kono ni alliance partner sol mu me be sidi jaay men to fo janto be den dañu ci la la from the Malafaro NPP and Bella GP, Cabo Arsenal for PPP, for NRP, for GPP, for NCP, Kanawala, CA, what the Meme President Barrow Mosifa Gambia ko president assemblée wala ni aje wulda non ko hilo baro ko kayro baro bala fa baro ali ati ko la baro jama buka long wo wado kabrina fo non mo le aka e ko nyen ko kara ni ko mo fo non non ko ni daw ala ka buta andu wo tembo le meli ko fo ngalo ne ko won mo le meli ko reta ka jam fa nat ngel mo le mu ya lon ko bi ko me alongo ay wala muta ay wala muta no mo buga kuto ko me alongo wadi ko na ama jaanya ko ko da Allah da man wala muta bilan may ngamale ko lo ay ka yamale jamala ko do la kawa ko do James ko ba fara de ko na ngebe ka fala jomale ñim ban ko mo mbira ba ko la bare wado wat mo de men fa ganya da sa nana banko jube nana banko jube ngabadi ya jube nana kafa gambe bo be mo bakile fakile surwa ma fessa man kati man nga ma fessa surwa di fula man fessa sarabulle man fessa selelti selelti man fessa manja kati bare men important de wala gambe dia mun e gambe be nyalla mun e fala ñina ma ko mo be nyalla be mira bare ni na gambe dia da wala sol men do mon ki pa kam la deul do ñepp mon men do for ko kam ñi do men gam to la gum ko kam la deul la moy bare ke do mo ne ko bi la kam ne me ya tunal ko sama gambe dun nyanta nyin keta le bulu kondo na keta sa dawra kera ba tawra kunya ñine important bije adani na fudo men gidan agada jam fonta do da agada mo jama e fonta lot bare bi nsema yitandal ale man do fo jam ko GMC bukan ndro ale man fo jam ko GMC modle ko ya donko wato wati e be unity le nokam mambo jam folo e be commencé kay gal nen kan e be defal nen kan e be Ahmed Fati nen kan mo di be ji executive fokono ya commencé may système na kudu ina dem de kam bi ya commencé le ngaji lay non kono le ina da GMC kam al munya al sabarita wado waden kam men folo Allah taala yalla na ala kala ko di la men ñin tam de ci ñi men dem na de ci ñin tam de ci ñi men wallahi so ala de marlo di la me ya ron ka to so di so de ma dum le ko marlo di so ala ta di la ko da wata ke non afika wa hadu fa anin ko da kawuri wani aka fere ku da ku ni ñin kam ka ci ko da ma dum so mo do dum da yo da ay hakili tamti ni hakili ma fiana hakili tamti hasdo sawo bugalo ko do kala kan hasdo sawo londinna ko samanya president bulo ko ala mo ala ya sono yanda ala mun ka ala president ye ala mun fadal president fana kan ala ko do ko do ni mun na ko mo pour ni kam wala bedal na da ko ko da ba ke GMC and NPP welcome to the alliance ka je ko ni yanda ala yeme tar nyaaki for ñakile andu safa ñakile man ñanda Gambia sama ñalo kayro to ala salamu alaykum wa rahmatullah
alhamdulillah rabbil alamin
my mother I see that I told you
mbe be konton konton ko ko mbasulo na president fala President Ahmad Barrow anala ko family be nimbo da woto kanala national executive ko to ko is sinatela Ministry Panel Bijanne, Deputy Bijanne, National Assembly members, Pamela Sise Bijan, Pamela Bijan, Pamela Nebele, Pamela Samali Panel Bijan, Nimbola Woto, Nanda somebody Maka for Beko, somebody President Adam Barrow Kanunjo Akero Menketa Photo bi NPP e lun tambale. No. Politico. Adiata ba. Karadola. Amalia. Bari ntanga donne ko. May tolu. Li ko be metela. Ni ameme ligi. Ni ko ba kule ba. Kamuka mu mo e ko. Adum ka mu. Adum kam kan ta. Oton to ma mai. Bismillah. Ko dala ba. Pati politiko. President Adam Barrow la menna. Politiko akabalu hada matole. Politiko akabalu fitinola. Politiko akabalu diamula. Politiko akabalu menna ngoni. Yena na patio. Bani kuma kuyaran ko moy. Sini sola ta. Ba so ko nyaani. Ka so ko mo. Woton tan la hilo baro. Na tay do baro. Asola ta hada madimula. Woton ba ko la may amet fatiye ko. Ye bismillah NPP. Tay dilu me atina ko e khayro men je president ko bala. Ni wo kay rakino le ta fadal dula. Jadi ba ko ko mi dala fadal dula. President Adam ko bana ko ko. Ala ni NPP patio. Bi ta ñu le fadal dula. Ko ton kontanta ba. Se wota ba ke. Bala ala national women mobilization ma ko ton ba ke. Ni ala solda. Mbe kulo di la ñona. Adum be do ko kala fala. Parce mo wondi. Alay be la man kanyan. Ay dol ke karannaji. Ay dol ke motiyoti. Ay dol ke arabu karannaji. So halama di wunyim ko non dudo be te kanyan. Alay mali ko nan so menna. Wala kadama do. Mangarande. Para kadama do. No sambanya lo. Woto medi amulam fawon fawon medi amra NPP diwoni. Luntaw la. Adu luntaw dum. Ni ko nge bismillah. Woto nanda boyene ñoy. Ndebe men ko la national women mobilize may fati la national women mobilize ko. Sunna be yele raye anala musul be. No ko. No wala do. Adu ngalo ne ko mobe may fati min sobe alon. Woto membugo di la ñona la do ko te baage. Region mo region. Allah mo be dawo dandi. Mobilize sol le biji. Ni wol sikata ye pro di ñola. Ye do ko te. Bari ngana president baro na tentu baage. Mune ati nan ko e ko ma tentu baage. Hake ana tamusul la ñaani. Ayana bambo kan. Ay hada ma dimul kan. Adu bi ti ñaar la ko ko. Ali mu ne photo NPP. Ali mu ne photo NPP. President Adam Barrow mu ne tele. Bari na la president Adam family fa bulo ko be aso le ba sako dum Gambia be ate dinke no la mobe barni ala ya karjo dum mem ni ba so to dan surtout na NPP ndiwul musol la karola lillahi wa rasuli alinga te ba ninge na ba tilim fa bilindi otombe kan par nin ko le ko kari na dal ko bi kan ta dangu aka ti jaro le na woto na bulan na alfa noma me yalo ne ko aka bon hatiria mendi atay wala di mendi atay ko ben na tegeli woto NPP ko la dum taw ko ba dum taw le tiya ma so ay mulun taw ci de badal no wala ngol alina bulo yele nanda boyele nanya yele patini na ta boya ay wanyaje ata ayi de nyaade mari na ye nyaade do ata ayi nyaade woto mbemo be tentuna mbemo be jayla ka faale ko ala baraka ba milliard yo ma be ko to ma ala baraka yo sakale ba ko daw yalle Lamba jayila jali manda na dia mugatar ya bari mbola tanga si andi daman yani la kama so bi damal GMC lamba jayila ko to na na jama mo be ba tan lamba jayila ba ko lay ko Gambia mo ko ci ya dum dina ba ta turu mane wala dum ta ko le ya ko na mol mo na mi ya lo na mo na ko so dum Gambia burta ko asko ko la ta turu mane wala ko ke ba ya bare GMC lamba jayila bi tare ko men be ke ndia manke tare ki poloti pour na alliance kom ko mom bebe strogulo ko non na kalam tare mo men na ko to mo man mi yalan ko ko GUC Gambian so ko change ata to alliance ko na to alliance do banan mi yalan ko bi bi alliance la woto mba ko lay ko do banan ni ma mba konton na mba tan ko ba jayi so ala boss men da deputy speaker do be sitting ngay mba konton na be limite de konton do kala adun na bu bari wuli wesnes député o men katam famara sabali dimba kere kere kontonde ro natel la min tede mi yalon ko atele patula finance director ko konton no patel ko na legal team fanan mi yalon ko de konton na haruna ko ya kambe musol be konton na ajara ko may muna balde ko ya deputy national president honorable to singate pa konton na na sponsor konton na men da Jamati, Honorable Sidi Basela Deputy Aduna Telephone Mulan, Deputy National Admin Secretary Bakontonani CCC, GMC Regional Chairman Kontona Mustafa Ture, and Chairman Domi Yalova Telebenunja and Tete Computer at Beto Mekata Unanya. Media London Rosta in Bad Dila, Hajipani Sohola, and in Alpha Karagam, Yule multimedia Longo, what more pension to the loading fee. Namusia Banfan and Bijan Teleconton Roska and Badila Ajap Maimuna Panther and Ajanima Contonani, Ajam Sukrame, and Nimabela in David. Nakata Jampola Pate, but I love Tangakacha, Kula, Doman, the Mia, and Simula Kiro Mundina. Ajara to Maimuna Kacha and the Palka, I attend the Honorable my Ahmed Fati, I am Murun, I am Bismillah and Korda, Barintabo, Korda Dingo, Alhamdulillah, Nipa Junkita, Ikana Murnan, I do Nipa Junkita, that symbol, put at a mirror, put at a passaro, I do Honorable my Ahmed Fati, Batentula, Bajaila, Bapola, Putun Dam and continue the world. Upon a dear model for Jaco, Animalo Manna, Hankan, Animalo Tinano, NPP, but you mamira no natra aussi baga no honorable May Ahmed Fatila den no biatina oto honorable May Ahmed Fatila tare ka jamala so nyim banko ka ila interior minister ya ko ne do kende ke banko tembete oto mbel wala alama ale do alama ala e jama nyama banko president mba tentula mba jayla mba ko la ko nyim ben ne la ka siere ka ko kono ko be nga ko nyamen alfa ko wa ko kanin soto alfa ko wa ka dingol le dum wala dina biya da kulli yolam dum ko dina da kanin kulli bari ñu lo ngono kulli dan tam fula keta way samol le Facebook ka bo arami so la kana bila sama fula le keta otom be mol ton no sama keta mo man fa Facebook otom be mol pan kon ton no sama na ni toro la men keta jambi ani arami so men keta Gambia ban ko pan bay ni no ma no sik akira ya ani ya potiya ka bo ko tron nin kari man tram ni rakilin na manya na do ko keta ka samanta ya so ani toro wa fa baki adi le ko sa metere jikirin ko janta ka nya don ko ni ba ko Gambia no la li ngat be baki nte jambono la politiko kono bayde mol meda seri adum konta wato sida ballata di amla gondinke wol fane gondinke wol bu masilo man toro de siare ali nga hakilo de bay ko ma hada madi ngoy wuru lani baraka dula man kiliya adum mo ka baraka babu do damma nda nañu banko kanje be diri ma ci samante ya place so nana man ta babu bari nga biro da fay nganne wata ma do ko ka nganne wata ka di am andu nindi am tan de wala mo jetta ka profito so do wala bari banta ba ka kere ntaman di am kan be da men to kan di am ka ko masa ko na bali mo nyanta kala na ko ta ko mo ni bunya la ko na ni panten ko bari wo be ko mo le kana di ole mo yandi ko da di ole na wa ka batti ole se ka pura mo le sa o baranga do ko di mo do le wala ta pandin ko na di ko dan do ni ti o man do ko ke no isi mo do ko ke mo ni si ko man do ko ke no e nyaa do ko ke di nyaa man do ko ke no isi mo do ko ke ñun bebe jale fi yaram ko sa ke no gambe gambe penso ne ka ñim badan na wala jamaa dula jamaa ke min yalan ko pandin ko e mon be mun fan kan jera man ke banko dingol woto me yamaro di la fondin kela la fanan si muru fanka ngam fan jube ka lonko babu dam ma man de samante adlate to nya samante ka ko jele bari si ko do ke no jande nge fan samba ngam fan samba sa 30 man ko pol so ta yo ko ta je mbe mo be konto mbe mo be tentula mbabra GMC ni wole ko on de buli afala di amo ko jande nim politicien o lié saban di amo jama jame buka di amo na ko di bal ne na de ko mo be ko me babla na ta place ni mun la yemen do ko ta mo mel ni nyanda ko so to la wol nda pat mo tan kanyina bon ala man tan kala ma sa kunda la dara so funya ba ala man tan kala na ko ne ma sa kunda e mo be mo ndiyo dimbita na mo do man la ko ay na be fa ini mo be jamal le politique ko kono ale ko mo so ma sa kunda nyanda so to la di adu mo ko kuma kunda wol ko ni ko ngol ya so be binade nañu fa de ko bana do continuer la le kal nek ntol mo ngake na sorti sain ko ntol manke dimbede di ko tek bari sañu mo ni mbula nda ko ko le na kende adu ko ko si bini si de ko manke mo kende nda ko wori ya o dal kana wori kada mati woni ne nyaako membe nga wawla ko makna wori wala nga mem bandi adi ngos president Baro dina modi mi yalan ko dixième makaro ya wat dixième makaro sili nani la no meta nani ay tare ko tan banko ka dixième makaro le mo le kiti ko sa ka maka madundi di madu ta tare bi dixième makaro ko membe sili wo mo be ko to mabla de ko dixième mayen dol watile de adu mayla na yo watile nda jama beten dula meje mo le na sili mo le wa ko jampa di bari na ko wala konye bari me duwara ala man na la kabo ay kenya kera bati ay kenya tanko da ay kenya sutulode ay kenya nyaalo ta bari mbeti nyim non ko ndaw de mam pati de men adam baro mem ba kala nyoko de nyoko bari ndo lutu ta damen do ma dina tije wol dum bita ko wol o dali ma pero ke ngam fande da kam membalia te jam bende jam mi ya ko kawali mo bari bus kanti balu bus bu ñaari mbal mi do ka tol GMC mu to ni en mi ni ka bu dawda hani no so ko no ko ka ñoo fadi lo to te bay no ala bala ay pa mu ne mu ko hasal nu yo way xamna le way dafa faté wax na ne may mu na balle su ko lu yo nu ne digé ko bari ni na le bi ko may mu na balle legi now we are gonna hand over the mic on behalf of the Secretary General and Party Leader of the NPP. I'm just saying, you know what's there to